For more on the dangers facing Christianity in the region, the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, Christopher White, is standing by in St. Peter's Square. Christopher, thanks for being with us.
Good to be with you, Tamara.
Christopher, this new report details the dramatic decline of Christians, as many as 9 in 10 gone from Iraq and 2/3 from Syria, all within a generation. Can you give us a bit of an overview?
Sure, Tamara. I mean, what this report lays out, and tragic to tell, is the fact that in Iraq specifically, the Christian community there has gone from about 300,000 to, in just a few years' time, by some counts, 120,000. Those numbers, in terms of percentages, are also reflected in Syria. So we've seen an absolute, dramatic, shocking decline, and not much international attention to this issue, which is why this report is trying to elevate it.
Well, so beyond persecution at the hands of ISIS, what else seems to be crippling the Christian communities in the region?
That was one of the things I found interesting about this report. Is they said, yes, there's persecution, which we've been chronicling for a few years, but we've done these site visits in recent years that have shown beyond persecution, these communities are crippled by poverty. So even though there's been sort of a respite in terms of direct persecution, they're unable to rebuild, which isn't really giving the communities there a hope for the future, which is its own form of being handicapped.
Well, so why should the Christian community in the United States or anywhere else care about this crisis?
Well, simply put, the Christians in this region come from the birthplace of Christianity, and if we lose that, quite frankly, we've lost a huge part of our history and heritage that is, in some respects, essential for keeping the faith alive.
Christopher White, the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, thank you for being with us today from St. Peter's Square.
Thank you, Tamara.
If you're watching Currents News on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and then click on the bell to get instant updates about all of our newest content, because we are putting your faith in the news.